Hello, it's Mandala Kirby, and it's time to do the weekly Mandala Oracle. So taking from my book, Creating Wisdom in Magic in Life and Love. This is the book here that I did several years ago now, and within here there are 54 mandalas, and each one of them is an oracle. And so what I do is I randomly select for us all as a collective a mandala, and that is the energy or the story or the vibration or whatever you'd like to call it that is behind this week's living. So let's find out what the Mandala Oracle is for this week. All right, let's have a look. Receive. Oh, lovely. All right, here we go. There we go. And this was the one where I first started using the white rose instead of the red rose. Very interesting. So it's it's very much about receiving. The red rose was more about being in service, giving out. It's not that you aren't in service with this, but it's also being now open to the gift of the white roses, the sense of love and protection, and also being open to receive. So this is number 36, and let's have a look at what it says. But first of all, I read out what the mantra is, and that also helps us to get into or be in a place where we're actually open to receive the message much more deeply. So a circle of love, a circle of life, this mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open its pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide you. Allow it to open its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply and release through our path to be. So let's see what number 36, receive, has to share with us. Love and light are the gift of the white roses in this mandala, or any flower for that matter, depicting that it is your turn to be delighted upon. So relax, sit back as you watch what you've earned, what you've sown bear fruit, and strengthen the very fabric weaved within you to withhold any storms that may appear from time to time. It's a particularly tumultuous time, but you know, it's where we put our focus as to how we allow it to affect us. For at this moment, these are not your storms to attend to, so leave well enough alone. Sending the love and the light out there, so to speak, as opposed to the fear, pain and suffering, and continue it on in dramatic conversations. So it is time to receive and allow others to serve you, for your service to the world is now gifting back to you. It may feel uncomfortable receiving, and it is important to take note of this aspect. It could be a friend, a family member, a colleague, or someone you do not know gifting to you. See that love that shines through this very aspect of them, and be open to it. Gifts arrive in many ways, and remember to say thank you and know that they are doing their service, which is great. So what goes around comes around. So be open to the gifts of life and receive with open arms. For they may even appear as the very coins on the road that you're currently walking on. Be thankful for your generosity has been graced. You know, occasionally, I remember, who was it? I think it was Wayne Dyer was talking about the coins that he picked up on the road over the years, and he always said thank you, and he started to store them in a jar. So, which I thought was very interesting. So it's a good thing. You're being gifted. It's a little token from the universe to say, listen, you're on track, you're doing well, and now it's time for you to be gifted upon. So big or small or whatever it is, you know, always be in gratitude. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask me. In the meantime, you be gentle and kind. Ciao, ciao.